First and foremost, I want to give our praise to our boy, how about Shem Shai, boy Shem Kakadash. Call Halam how about Shem Shai, boy Shem Kakadash. That's in the ancient Hebrew. So in all praises to Yahweh in the name of Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahweh is the correct name, Father God of the Bible, who the world ignorantly call Jehovah, God or Yahweh. The Son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. The true name for the God of the Bible in the Hebrew is Yahweh, and his Son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. I want to give the honors unto our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And shalom to all the brothers out there pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. To all that believe in this gospel, shalom. And this lesson laws will be entitled show me patience or so. And this truth come down to patience, right, waiting on the deliverance. Because coming to this faith and doing the work of the Most High, literally just have to wait until His will come to pass. This is Hebrews chapter 10 and verse start of verse 35. He says, "Cast not away therefore your confidence, which have had the great recompense of reward." And confidence, with fidence, with faith, faith. So we have faith, we believe. It's written, we believe and therefore we speak. And this gives I'll show you my faith by my works. So we'll go, we'll prophesy, and we'll convert our life and align it with the scriptures. And we are still in Babylon. It's written, saying summer is past and winter is here. Something to that effect. We're not saved. It's been a while. But again, this is one timing, right? The most have him time when him set. If you have Babylon the Great, which is America, be destroyed, and us to hopefully elect, be delivered. And at the end of the day, we just have to wait, because there's no way. Scripture tell the angel tell Ezra, say, the creature must not haste above its maker. The most have a time, we just have to wait upon that time. He says, for he have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of Yahweh, he might receive the promise. So we would need patience here. Patience is essential to this life. And as well, the scripture says, which one of us can by taking thought can add one cubit to a statue. Basically our effort, we trying to push things, really now change the time frame. So however, these just patiently wait, pray for patience that as we get that as well, so go on the side lest you fall. So if I pray for your endurance, pray for patience, because that will keep we. As it's written, let's get it real quick. Luke 18:1, it says, "And he spake a parable unto them to this end, that men ought always to pray and not to faint." Right, so we're supposed to pray consistently, as is written. Pray. You can't remember it verbatim, but basically, say, continue to pray. You see me? It says, verse 2. It says, saying, there was in a city a judge which feared not God, neither regarded man. And there was a widow in that city, and she came unto him, saying, avenge me of mine adversary. And he would not for a while. But afterward he said within himself, though I fear not God, nor regard man, yet because this widow troubleth me, I will avenge her, lest by her continual coming she weary me. And the Lord said, hear what the unjust judge saith. And shall not Yahweh avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him? Do I be along with them? So they feel like a long time, more say avenge. Even seen brothers to listen the other day on more say avenge on these other camps as well. Members, these wicked members of the other camps. Because we know we have hope for the elect, or believe they are hopeful elect among these camps. We have some wicked Negroes around them will basically slander us. We'll be avenged, on those niggas, right? But even chiefly, the so-called white man or the devil on these Edens, we seek for the Most High for avengers because we can't do it. The scripture says, "Wait ye upon me until I rise up to the prey," because there's a lot of injustice taking place on this earth, and he irritates us to get us angry. But at the end of the day, there's really nothing we can do. So we just have to wait it out. Going back to what? Patience. Because with full understanding and wisdom, you really say, even if we'll take matters in our own hands, we'll fail miserably. Again, the Most High never will, for we take matters in our own hands. That's why he's sending Yahushai. But when he say, wait, that's how we need patience. It's written, you have need of patience. It's a necessity. It says, verse 8, I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth? So will we be found faithful? Because Scripture speaks about some of them will say, oh, my master, delay is coming. And I'm making a real do man of fuckery. Because in truth and reality, even the apostles, I'm tell you, one point in the thing say, the Lord I returned during the year 2000. And never. Some will go back into the world. But with patience, right, shit's the last in the year, continue doing the work. Because in idea, Scripture said no man know at the time. But we're going to have the days when we really desire the Most High for send him son Yahushua, more earnestly. When the hell, stress like you, right, the pain of this world, seeing the madness and abomination taking place and having no power to execute the judgment of Yahweh Shai, right, Scripture says, the men that sigh and cry for all the abomination that be done, but nevertheless, what we have to do, we have to wait it out, and be patient, and that's necessary, and even, everyday life, forcing things that now for majority, most speak for myself, and what me understand and see, my own eyes, look at time on the earth, trying to force things, is a waste of time. Just left things, it could play out in the will of the Most High, and it will play out in the will as the Most High will it, because it can't change. But we as as servants, that's have to patiently wait. At times you're waiting, you're suffering. I believe the brother is bringing that out as well, basically waiting, having patience, you're basically suffering because you want something to happen and it not happen, and you have to wait, it's basically suffering. But we have to endure. It's written, he that endure it unto the end, the same shall be saved. So it's all about enduring, you see me? And enduring come with patience. Let's get this real quick. Luke 21. As I wish I made the statement as well. Luke 21 and 19. It says, in your patience possess ye your souls. So in our patience, our have to have patience, because again, if we lose patience, it means that go and try to take matters in our own hands, maybe try a sedition and get fucked, go back into the world, Yahweh shall return, destroy us, So on all levels, we just have to wait. Just wait it out. Yeah, it's hell. I mean, there too. You see me, but nevertheless, we just have to wait. It is what it is. Last precept I have on deck here would be Sirach 2. Let's read the whole chapter here. This is Sirach 2 verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave on yet, so when time of trouble come, which we'll face time of trouble, but there is a ultimate time of trouble coming, time of Jacob's trouble. When you're supposed to make haste, you just wait upon Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It is written, wait ye upon the Lord. However, try to defend yourself, fight against them, which You know there's a levels to things, you know. Not saying if two man rush on point the most I get poor for defend yourself, don't do it. But I'm saying, don't think that sedition or, or rebellion or whatever, can save our ass out of this, can change our outcome. Our outcome has already been willed, scripted, right? By how about Shemil Shine and our change. So we have to do is just watch it play out. So it says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. Right? So when things happen, we just have to take it. Right? Scripture said still, no chastisement at the present seemeth joyous but grievous. So the spirit knows say it's a good thing, but the flesh, flesh of moan, is sometimes a suffer. Right? And this truth is literally about suffering. The scripture says, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of heaven. It's all about suffering. Apostle Gabar did a lesson on that the other day as well, very excellent lesson. Make you know that, hey, that is the road, straight is the gate, and narrow is the way that leadeth to life. It's a rough terrain now, suffering. Alright, but guess what? By suffering, we just have to take it, and beg for mercy. Because in the end of the day, it's not like we can stop these things. We can't stop Jacob's trouble. We can't stop financial collapse and everything. Remember, say financial collapse and hardship. It's like, you don't know if you're not on a job, you can go look one to get some money in. But at the end of the day, if you get a job, by most I will. If daddy don't want you getting a job, you can't get none regardless of whatever qualification you have on links. And if the most I, on the contrary, if the most I want to get a job, you're not even for no qualification, not saying don't have none or no links, the most I can make you get it with ease. He's your how. And you can do anything you want. So we just have to wait upon him, Needs to be an acknowledge him as it's written. I'm going to read a favorite precept this. We'll go to Proverbs. And we have to confirm, we have to reassure ourselves with these precepts as well, because at times we can get caught up with the affairs of this life. Speaking for myself as well, no problem, and we get tried. Satan will fuck with everything in your life, like in the Job. You get caught up in trying to fix things, but at the end of the day, we just have to have patience and wait upon the Most High to make Him resolve things for us. This is Proverbs 3 verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. So if you acknowledge the most and every single thing that transpires in our life, knowing that, hey, how about how you? As in, like, as me say an example, to get a job, or the Most High will. Not to get a job is the Most High will. Right? It says, be not wise in thine own eyes, fear the Lord and depart from evil. Going back to Ecclesiasticus 2 or Sirach, chapter 2 verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. So when we get changed to a lower state, which those state will come, we have to remain patient, That's the key thing behind it, is being patient. Just wait. Because again, hastening things. Well, from my example, my experience, should I say, yes, it didn't say yes make waste. The facts. It says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. He that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest he fall. He that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in the Lord, and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear, and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction. Which time of affliction is coming. And the only way out is through Yahweh Shemel Shai. Will not be able to do anything to save ourselves, And in idea to even the faith that we have is a gift. We never get up and obtain this flesh, this faith by ourselves. No, it was given unto us. Let me see, where is I? Verse 12. Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways. Woe unto him that is faint hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will he do when the Lord shall visit you? You know, it's all about keeping that patience here, waiting, right, on Yahweh Shemel Shai, in all aspects, in the literal deliverance, and even in our everyday life, for the most High to come true. We can't forget this one incident, wherein actively await for Yahweh Shemel Shai. Look trouble, with the feds. And the most I come through, you see me, and me literally they do shit. Because I was there with my family and them they try if you see what them couldn't do and blah 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 blah. And I say, oh, me wait and see when daddy come through. I see everything just transpire. And literally at the last minute, I see I would say, whoop. You see me? Get out of jail free card. Because it was basically fuckery. You see, but nevertheless at the law. And we get ready. You see me? Get like literally most of the sense man if you just when we get away. I say, alright, that's it. And it's like even Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, Daniel, there's a Christian saying, he's not always there when you call him, but he's always on time. And that's patience. Sometimes I'm going to be thrown in the fire. Because what tell me, I'm going to go down the jail place and get locked up. You see me? Who to tell? The most I can deliver us at any given time. But we just have to have patience here and wait. Right? And it's, well, speaking for myself again, it's far easier said than done. But nevertheless, it is required and it's necessary. Hope this lesson is edifying until like out there. Of course, giving all praise to our power, Yahweh Shemel Shai, or Shem Kakodash, the wonders unto our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And shalom to the full like shalom.